Hey guys, welcome to my channel, House of Fortune and Roses. So I hope you guys are doing well. We are well into Capricorn season. Some of you guys, you might be feeling it, especially those of you guys who have Capricorn in your chart, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, or Jupiter. Okay, so greetings. The topic for today is who is noticing you. So very interesting topic. And if before we begin, if you just take a moment to like, comment, subscribe, and share if this video resonates with you, I'd greatly appreciate it. Also, I must state a very quick disclaimer that all my videos and tarot readings are ultimately for entertainment purposes only. I see both tarot and astrology as just ways to get to know yourself better. Okay, so without further delay, so zoom into the piles. We've got 4 this time, more than usual. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Don't think about it too much. Follow your gut instinct. If you're unsure, you can always pause the video, place your finger on the screen. Wherever you feel the most heat through your finger on the screen is going to be the pile for you. Okay, here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So who is noticing you? Oops. Okay, so those of you guys who've chosen pile 1, I'm going to start with pile 1 and move the other 3 out of the way. If you didn't want to hear all that, you can always skip to the timestamps pinned in the comment section below, as well as the description box. Okay, so those of you guys who've chosen pile 1, this is the blue flower agate crystal. So blue flower agate. I'm getting from this, for some reason, I'm getting a lot of water and a lot of earth. So some of you guys, you might have Aquarius, Libra, Gemini in your sun, rising, Venus, Jupiter, or Earth, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So let me know, drop a comment down below if this is resonating, but you don't have to be those signs necessarily for this to resonate. Okay, so pile 1. So who is noticing you? Who's noticing you? We're going to get into the details. Okay, so we have judgment. I'm going to lay out the cards and then we'll get into it. Who's noticing you? We have King of Swords. Okay, we've got a masculine energy. We have the Magician, Gemini, Virgo energy. Okay. And then we have the 10 of Wands. Bottom of the deck, we have the 4 of Cups. Okay. Some of you guys, I think some of you guys are like this right now. Like you're just kind of, 4 of Cups is an energy of you're waiting on something, or you've been waiting on something and you're just wondering, like, when is this thing gonna happen? When is this thing gonna come? Like, when am I gonna get what I deserve? Or, something that you've just been waiting on. Essentially, I'm getting a lot of like waiting. So the good news is, I think somebody who's noticing you, masculine energy here. I'm getting some of you guys, you might be in a situationship, or maybe this was recent, okay, in your past, where you're kind of pulling the weight in the relationship or in the situationship. And maybe you were even ghosted, or maybe you ghosted this person, or maybe temporarily they kind of disappeared, or maybe you disappeared on them for a while. Maybe this could have been a temporary break. But for a lot of you guys, I'm just getting a lot of waiting. So not necessarily a break, but for a lot of you guys, I'm getting more so just waiting for someone to come around to maybe notice you. And this is the prompt of this reading, is literally like, who's noticing you? So I'm getting a masculine energy, air sign. So Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. But this person, if they're not an air sign, this could be a masculine energy who just happens to be really logical and kind of more on the analytical side. That's, swords energy is somebody who's more in their heads. They're more head over heart. They're kind of reserved. They don't really reveal much. Okay. Not necessarily an iceberg, but I would say a little more difficult when it comes to opening up, okay, for this person. Maybe they're even kind of an avoidant personality type. You could be maybe more anxiously attached. And this is not gender specific, by the way, but I'm definitely getting that there's something in the works. There's something happening here where maybe you felt like you were waiting on them. Like, when is this person going to notice me? Or when is this person going to see me in a way that I desire? Okay. I'm not saying that's necessarily healthy. Those of you guys who are familiar with attachment styles, if you are an anxiously attached person, you could be attracted to avoidant types. They're a little more detached. Okay. They tend to run when you get close. There's, I would say these types of, not necessarily masculine, I mean, this could be feminine energies as well, but in this case, it is a masculine energy here, so I'm just going to go with that for this particular reading. But once again, this isn't gender specific necessarily, but for this masculine energy, yeah, I'm getting he maybe is a type to distance himself because he's like on a mountain, maybe when he feels too much or he feels someone getting too close or getting in, okay, like maybe they're like an onion where they have like a hard shell exterior where like it's difficult to get in, right, to their emotions. They don't reveal many emotions. And I'm getting here that for this person, if they are an avoidant, okay, drop a comment down below if any of this is resonating so far. If they are an avoidant type, I'm getting that they're the type that when people get close to them, when they even detect any form of somebody like getting closer to them, like somehow their walls are coming down, it scares them, right? Because they're avoidant. They don't like being in tune with their emotions. It's like it's more difficult for them to get attuned to their emotions, and emotions scare them, okay? I'm trying to kind of, put you into the perspective of this person and maybe why they've been acting the way they've been acting. I'm not justifying their behavior, but I'm just saying like maybe this is their perspective and some of this might resonate with you guys. Some of you guys, you might be attracted to slightly distant or avoidant partners because maybe something in your childhood, okay? Maybe like a parent was like this, or maybe somebody that you had a crush on, was always unattainable. And so maybe you're just naturally attracted to this. And I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I mean, because we can't really control what we're attracted to. It's just something that is or isn't, right? Like, it's not something you can, you can't like fit a circle into a square. Like, if you're attracted to squares, then you're attracted to squares. If you're attracted to circles, then you're attracted to circles. Like that. It's just like an instinctive pull. And nevertheless, this person, yes, they're aware. I'm getting the person who's noticing you, they're aware of how much you've been trying to close the gap between you and them. They've been watching you, maybe even sometimes feeling like you're about to give up. Like I'm getting it's very difficult for you to get close to this person. Like literally whenever they feel their emotional walls coming down, it scares them. Okay. It's like they want to, escape to this mountain and, be alone to kind of, try to get attuned to their emotions. Okay. And it's not you. Okay. Group one, it's not you. Okay. Just hear me out. Like, you're not the problem. I'm getting this person, it's like rooted in childhood. It's rooted in maybe their upbringing or just, the way they are. And it's like, you're not the reason why this person is being distant. Okay. This could literally, I mean, for some of you guys, okay, maybe it could be, it's subjective. Okay. Varies case by case. But in this case, I'm getting it's not you. You're not the problem. But I am getting that this person has been watching, like observing you. I'm getting this person as a type to kind of observe from afar. They don't really like to say, like open up too much about themselves. They're more the type to observe from like a detached, like literally being on top of a mountain or kind of, a little bit, once again, detached. They have been noticing something different in you recently where it's like they can detect a transformation or a little bit of a change in you, where you're becoming, I want to say, different somehow, like more spiritually evolved, like you're glowing up. You're kind of, I'm getting you're kind of putting yourself first, which is something they haven't really seen you do, and that's making you more attracted to them. So those of you guys who you're like exasperated, you're about to give up, and you're like, okay, I've been trying everything to get close to this person, and it's like you feel like they have this barrier around their heart. Some of you guys, yeah, you need to walk away, okay? Some of you guys, you will walk away from this dynamic. Some of you guys, you honestly will. But others of you guys, I don't know why I'm hearing, like, I'm not going to tell you what to do, obviously, but I'm hearing this person is hoping that you don't walk away from them. Like, maybe what they do, I'm getting this person who's noticing you more lately, they tend to push people away. Maybe it's something to do with, once again, their upbringing, where they were maybe taught to believe that they don't deserve love, or maybe they were, growing up, they saw love as something that was scary or harmful, or not necessarily scary or harmful. That's kind of extreme. More so like something that leads to vulnerability or leads to hurt, okay, in some way, and that's why they have all these walls up. I'm getting Capricorn vibes. I'm getting Cancer. I'm also getting a lot of air energy because of the swords, so Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. But this could really be any sign. Like, any sign has the capacity to be avoidant, okay? But often anxious and avoidant types tend to be attracted to each other because there's that push-pull, when the anxious person gets closer, the avoidant shuts down or they run away. And then there's just like this push-pull like cycle. And in a way, it's kind of like a weird balance, even though it's not necessarily healthy. But I do believe that in some cases, people can heal and come together with maybe like counseling or just evolving together, okay? With the Magician, though, I am seeing that some of you guys, you're manifesting more, okay? You are growing your manifestation energy, and doing so, it's like some of you guys are about to give up on this dynamic, and for some of you guys, you walking away or you putting distance or doing something, maybe even focusing on a new part of your life outside of this person, is making this person notice. Like, maybe they thought you weren't going to change, or, the same sort of dynamic is just going to keep dragging on, and it was just kind of like this limbo scenario. I'm getting some of you guys, because you're putting distance, because you're, doing something new, maybe even some of you guys are outright just deciding to leave, okay, maybe because it's an unhealthy dynamic. But others of you guys, it's like you're focusing on a new part of your life, whatever that is. Some of you guys, you might even be, planning to travel, a new hobby, but your manifestation energy is growing. Some of you guys, I see you guys exploring nature or like new environments. Once again, traveling is coming through. Sagittarian energy. I see Jupiter for some reason, Jupiterian energy, like luck coming in, manifestation energy growing once again. And this is because I think some of you guys, you are gaining clarity on the dynamic, and you're deciding to focus on yourself, on your own glow up, on your self-care, on your own life, your own hobbies, your friends, kind of like your wider life out, like your broader life outside of this person, outside of this dynamic, outside of this relationship, whatever it is, marriage even. And that's kind of waking this person up, because they're realizing, okay, maybe I should pay attention, or I'm going to lose this person, okay? Or maybe it's because some of you guys, you've been neglecting self-care, or just neglecting your own life because you're so focused on this person. Like, how do I get them to open up? Why are they doing, this, XYZ? Like, why are they shutting down? Why do I feel like they're, blocking me out, or whatever it is? And because your attention was so focused on them, you didn't have enough time to focus on yourself. Some of you guys, you're pouring into your own well finally. You are trying new things, you are glowing up, you're changing, you're evolving, and that's why this person is noticing you, because, change. Without change, things don't change, unfortunately. Like, if you want something to change, like, you have to be the one to take the first steps, to make the moves, to get the needle moving, to get the ball rolling, okay? Whatever it is. Okay, so let's see. Can we get some more info? Yeah, okay, I like this. So immediately we have a completely different energy. Look at this. Ooh. Okay, we got like a bunch of cards come out. So I'm gonna not take all of them, but this one immediately popped up after this card. So look at the energy of this. She looks so unhappy, you guys. She's just like, why am I here? Like she's just, bored, waiting on something. This card, she's not waiting on anybody. She's like, I'm just going to live my life. I'm going to enjoy my life. I'm going to glow up, focus on, self-care, my own hobbies, my own life, my own friends, my social life. And, she's like this wild stallion in the back with the Knight of Wands. Some of you guys, you might be Aries or Sagittarius. Or just fire sign energy with the wands. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius is coming through really strongly, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. But she's just like, I'm going to just do me. I'm going to live my life. I'm going to enjoy my life. And, whatever comes my way, comes my way. I'm going to enjoy my life and myself, just enjoying you and like discovering you and loving yourself, falling in love with yourself, right? Because that's vital for self-love, okay? And in doing so, I think some of you guys, you're really attracting maybe even new admirers. There's sort of this new free-spirited energy coming through. You're going to be attracting multiple people. And guess what? This person is going to notice. If they haven't noticed before, they're going to notice because they might lose you, okay? And for some of you guys, yeah, they're meant to lose you. They're meant to, watch you leave their life because sometimes unfortunately not to be skeptical, but people don't really change unless something really pushes them, prompts them to change, and they have to want to change themselves, okay, internally. So okay, I like this energy at the bottom. This is the Three of Cups. We have like sisterhood. This is like coven energy, like soul sisters, like soul family. So ultimately I'm getting, you guys are connecting more with your friends. Maybe friends that you kind of grew apart from because you're so focused on this and this energy. This ain't cute, you guys. Like, this is not a happy energy. Like, you feel bad for her, but it's just not a good vibe, okay? But this is beautiful. This is an amazing vibe. I love this. This is very free spirited, very different. Look how happy she looks. So vibrant. Okay, juicy. Okay, juicy is what's coming through here. And he's gonna notice. Okay, he's gonna know. I mean, look how different. Like, how can anybody not notice going from this energy to this? Completely different, you guys. Like, the cards are really shouting here, like the change. And look how he's noticing. Look how he's noticing. And I'm not saying you have to like change yourself for somebody to notice you. It's like you have to change because you want to change, because you want to do it regardless of, anybody else or what they think or, who cares about them. Honestly, like, you do it for you is what I'm getting. Like, you do you, okay? And with the Three of Cups, once again, you're kind of connecting more with your friends, your soul tribe, and this is really increasing your feminine energy, your manifestation energy. I'm getting like witchy vibes, witchy soul sisters. It's just a really positive energy. And this is really just increasing your vibe. Like, it's just improving your vibe. And then look what we have here, you guys. Look what we have here. It's like the cards, they just are not lying in this pile, you guys. This is intense. We have the Lovers. So in order to get to this, okay, you guys need to keep in mind everything that I mentioned here. I mean, look at this. Isn't cute? She's waiting on something on a train that's just never gonna come. Or even if it does come one day, like, why is she waiting for this one train? She can live her life, do other things. Like, there's, things to do outside of just waiting on this train. There's these energies where she's living a full life. A juicy life, a spiritual life, a free-spirited life, one where she doesn't wait for anybody because she's free and wild like the stallion. And this is what truly increases your vibe, increases your manifestation energy, high vibration energy, okay? And that's when you finally get this kind of like equally, I want to say give and take, like equally yoked sort of other half. It's like, how they say your vibe attracts your tribe? or you attract what you put out into the universe. It's like, if this is the vibe that you guys are putting out, I mean, come on, like, do you really want to attract this vibe to you, is what I'm saying. Like, you got to be putting out, look how positive this looks, okay? And then look at the result here. So it's like attracting what you're putting out, okay? Just really be mindful of that, you guys. Oh, wow, this was a really spot on pile. So like, comment, subscribe, share if this video resonated with you guys at all. Drop a comment down below, okay? Swap notes, whatever you got to do. And if you're curious about booking a personal reading with me, you can drop a comment down below. That's going to be the best way to reach me. So I will see you guys later. Pile 1, love and light. And please keep in mind everything that I said, because I think it's really going to help some of you guys out. Okay, so peace. I'll see you guys later. So pile 2. Okay, pile 2, those of you guys who've chosen pile 2. So you've chosen this beautiful, sparkly amethyst. I think this is amethyst quartz, okay, but it's like spirit amethyst or something like that. But it's an amethyst cluster. So some of you guys, the color purple, the color lavender, like gray, silver. Some of you guys, your air, I want to say air sign, or I'm getting air or fire, possibly. So Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Aries, Leo, Sag, but you can really be any sign, okay? Sun, rising, Venus, Jupiter. So let's get into who is noticing you. Who's noticing you, pile 2? Who's noticing pile 2, please? Okay, we have the 6 of Pentacles. Cha-ching! This is the big money, okay. Benefactor card. We have someone who is noticing you, maybe even an entity. It doesn't have to be a person necessarily. It could even be like job prospects. But let's get more into this. Let's get more details. Oh, wow, Knight of Swords. Okay, we have a lot of masculine energy already. So we've got Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. We got a message or something coming in here. We got more swords, so air sign energy again, 2 of Swords. So something you don't expect coming in here. Something that you aren't expecting. Something sudden coming in. Okay, let's see what else. Okay, we have the Page of Rods. There's a lot going on here. So I'm getting some of you guys, there's a lot of different people noticing you. This isn't just one. I'm getting multiple people. So lucky pile 2. You've got multiple eyes on you. Okay, 8 of Swords. Woo. This is a Cinderella energy. I don't really like using those kinds of outdated archetypes because they tend to be kind of cliche. And also, you know, not very progressive. But, you know, we do have kind of like a Cinderella energy or some kind of benefactor helping you out here. This could even be maybe an entity, like an institution, not necessarily a person. And then we have the Queen of Cups. Okay, so some of you guys, you are ready to receive a Wheel of Fortune. Beautiful. I love when the Wheel of Fortune comes out. So right off the bat, I'm getting major change. Okay, the Wheel of Fortune is about like 180 degrees, like not a small change, a big change coming through. So okay, 5 of Swords. So maybe in your past, I'm getting a 5 of Swords energy. Maybe some betrayal. That's kind of icky. But, you know, 5 of Swords is, you know, betrayal, or, you know, having the rug pulled out from under you, or something that happened in your past, not necessarily as extreme as betrayal or anything like that, but it's definitely something that's unpleasant, okay, that happened in your past, maybe even some kind of disappointment even. But here I'm getting right now, there's definitely somebody noticing you. I'm getting, this could even be, I want to say like a recruiter or like an institution with the 6 of Pentacles. So those of you guys who are looking for a new job, this could be a new job prospect, a new company. They're definitely noticing you. And this could also be a masculine energy too, though, who's just really affluent. This is like multiple people I'm getting, because we also have a Knight of Swords. A Knight of Swords is Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. This is a masculine energy who wants to send you a message. I'm getting this could be the same masculine energy, but because we have multiple masculine energies here, but I'm getting they want to send you a message, but it's going to be out of the blue. So definitely somebody's noticing you. Expect a message. Okay, I want to say within the next 2 weeks to 2 months, because we have the 2, but yeah, 2 weeks to 2 months. I'm getting a message coming in that you don't expect, that you really don't see coming. Okay, but some of you guys, you are really in your manifestation energy right now with the Queen of Cups and with the Page of Rods. Like, some of you guys, you're really creative right now. Like, you're stepping into maybe new endeavors, new hobbies, like new opportunities, new possibilities. So for a lot of you guys, I'm not getting so much of a romantic energy, but those of you guys, okay, we will get to the romantic aspect of this. But if this is more so career, this is definitely maybe something coming in, like a message coming in about like a job opportunity, or maybe even getting into like your dream like school or something like that, or program coming in, and maybe it's something you didn't expect. I'm getting, looking at the spread, it's like something that you maybe kind of like throwing, I don't know why, I'm picturing somebody throwing like a coin into the well, like like a wishing well, like somebody throwing a penny or a coin or something into a well, and you kind of forget about it, or maybe even like a piggy bank or something, but yeah, you kind of forget about it. And then I want to say like 2 weeks or 2 months, or for some of you guys, this could even be 2 years ago, right? Like, look back at what happened 2 years ago. Was there something that maybe you wished for? Maybe it's, kind of like the analogy of throwing a penny or a coin into a well and you kind of like forgot about it. I'm getting, it may circle back and you may actually hear about a new opportunity or something. So that's beautiful with the Wheel of Fortune. It really goes well with this change energy, the vibes of change. If this is romantic, though, I'm getting, for some of you guys, masculine energy. I know a lot of you guys don't like to hear about people from your past coming back, but in this case, I'm not necessarily getting an ex. I'm more so getting maybe somebody that you had a crush on, or maybe that you were in a situationship with but didn't really go anywhere, like early stages. I'm more so getting that energy with this sort of like new energy, right? It's not like stagnant and stink. This is more like maybe something that, got off on the wrong foot, or it kind of started and then stopped, or you kind of, like the analogy once again of throwing a coin into a well and then you kind of forgot about it. You're like, maybe you went like literally on a coffee date or something with somebody and you're like, oh, they're really nice, but maybe you just kind of like grew apart, or you went on like a few dates and then you kind of just, I don't know, maybe they took a job like in another state, or just something random like that, and you just kind of grew apart. I'm seeing them maybe circling back. Maybe this could have even been like 2 years ago, for some of you guys, but a couple years ago, give or take. But I'm getting, once again, with the Wheel of Fortune, it's like this person either moving back or circling back for some reason, like some kind of happenstance situation where they're able to return to you energetically, or tangibly, even like literally. You might hear like a text or a call or something like that. Some of you guys, while you're watching this, you might hear like a text or a ping or something that might be a sign or synchronicity. But I'm definitely getting that, yeah, you're going to be hearing like a message or something like that from somebody that you don't expect to come back around. But once again, this could be a new opportunity. For others of you guys, this could be a masculine energy, once again, that I mentioned, who is just doing well for themselves. Like, they have, I want to say, either high income or they come from a pretty good background, and they're noticing you. They're noticing you in this energy. What is this? 8 of Swords energy is like damsel in distress. She's trapped. But at the same time, I'm getting maybe this person wants to help you out because I don't know why. I'm getting kind of the analogy of almost like Snow White and the Huntsman. I don't know if you guys have seen Snow White and the Huntsman, but it's like, this theme of somebody sending somebody as either a messenger or, whatever it is. Like in the story Snow White and the Huntsman, the evil queen sent the huntsman to kill Snow White, but then when it came down to it, he couldn't. And I mean, don't take this literally, it's kind of dark, obviously, like these themes here, but getting more so, I don't know, some kind of like fate or luck, because somebody decides to be merciful, or maybe not even merciful, but they just decide, like, you know what, today I'm just gonna like let this go, or whatever it is. It's almost like, when you get a speeding ticket, or when you get stopped for speeding, and then they decide to just let you go because maybe you're having a bad day, or they're just like, yeah, don't worry about it. Like, maybe you're not getting a ticket that day, but it's kind of like that energy. But somebody is definitely noticing you for maybe even contributions that you made. Like, some of you guys, you might even be up for promotion or something. So this is very like mixed energy here. Some of you guys, somebody is definitely keeping tabs on you on social media. You're probably not going to have any idea who this is. With the Page of Rods and the Queen of Cups, like, there's somebody who's really admiring you. You may not even, you have like no idea even. Like, look at this person. Like, the hat is covering their eyes, and they're kind of like stealthy. Oh my goodness. So the Ace of Rods, this is like major attraction, okay? For some of you guys, we have a masculine energy who is pining over you because they're really physically attracted to you with the Ace of Rods. And also this is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, fire sign energy, but they are extremely attracted to you. So if they've been holding back romantically, and they've been maybe shy to come forward with the Page of Rods, because I'm seeing they kind of put you on a pedestal with the Queen, because they're a page, you're a queen. They might honestly put you on a pedestal. They do see you, I'm getting this person who's noticing you, as kind of nurturing, very soft, very emotional, very sensitive, and that's what attracts them to you. But I'm definitely getting that some of you guys, this secret admirer, whoever they are, is definitely coming forward, and in line with the whole 2 weeks or 2 months, okay, within that time frame, I'm getting this person is going to be moving towards you to send you a message, okay, or something is definitely coming in, and you're not going to expect it. For some of you guys, I'm just going to continue on with the theme earlier of them seeing you as kind of a damsel in distress. Like, maybe they think you could use some help or need saving, or they want to be like your knight in shining armor, even though that sounds kind of like outdated. But we do have the Knight of Swords. Literally, it's a knight holding a sword. I mean, that's, knight in shining armor, okay, is coming through again. There's also something to do with them maybe even being kind of popular or having to be discreet, because maybe they are in the public eye in some way. If they're not like obviously, famous or whatnot, they might be kind of high profile, and so they have to be discreet. Maybe this could be an office romance. Be careful with that, you guys, because it could be like a complete HR fiasco, obviously. But if this is somebody who's high up, oh my gosh, speaking of which, with the Six of Pentacles, if they're high up in your company, they might have to be discreet, like, because, let's be real, like, people meet, okay, at company events, at, whatever it is, like team building events, what have you, and sometimes you can develop feelings for somebody, especially if you've known them for a long time, because, you're spending time with each other, like, literally every day. And maybe they want to ask you out, but it's kind of delicate, right? Because, and this doesn't have to be like you work in the same company. This could even be you're in the same friend group, the same social group, the same, I don't know, you have something in common, okay? But they are definitely like up there when it comes to their either like status or like social standing or something like that. So they might have to be kind of discreet. Wow, there's a lot going on in this pile. A lot more than the other piles. Ooh, we have the Sun. This is beautiful. So yeah, something's going to be revealed, some kind of truth. So the person who's noticing you, they're going to reveal themselves. So yeah, we have like moving from confusion or darkness to light. Okay, so some admirer or somebody who's definitely been watching you, noticing you, is definitely gonna show themselves temperance. We have the Angel of Luck. We have Jupiter, Sagittarius. So we definitely have luck coming your way. Some of you guys, you've been trapped in like kind of a miserable situation, okay, or just you're like ready to like move on from this, and I'm getting somebody's watching you, somebody's appreciating your efforts, or even just noticing you, admiring you, okay, if this is romantic. And this person, it's like they can't hold back any longer with the Ace of Rods, because it's almost like they can't hold back when it comes to like hiding their attraction. It's almost like a mask coming off. You know, if they're playing it cool earlier, or kind of coming off as just like, you know, just kind of passing by. I'm picturing like somebody passing by your desk or passing by you in the morning, or just, you know, passing by, okay? Like maybe even like at social gatherings, like just passing by, like, oh, I'm so, you know, Mr. Cool Guy. And you don't even like notice them because they're so good at like camouflaging themselves. But wow, they really want to approach you. I'm getting so much attraction, and also something about you being in the public eye or doing something public or getting some kind of recognition or being called out for something positive is going to push this person even further to approach you or speak up about how they feel. Wow, this is really interesting. Okay. And then we have the Four of Pentacles. Yeah, that's like holding back, right? Holding back their feelings, holding back how they've been truly feeling about you. Just not revealing their feelings, but wow. Yeah, they've got a lot of attraction for you. This is Capricorn energy. But you know, you don't have to be a Capricorn, some rising Venus, maybe them. But nevertheless, yeah, it's like they can't hold back any longer. But yeah, I'm definitely getting like businessy energy. So I'm getting like performing or being in front of a crowd, like public speaking or being on a stage or something like that, like speaking or doing something in front of a large crowd. That's coming through. I don't know if this resonates for some of you guys. I also see maybe motivational speaking, or maybe even a church, like a church congregation, you know, something like that, like being in front of a lot of people. And this person might be kind of like flitting around you, like in an environment like that. And I'm also picturing, if this is an office thing or company thing, somebody wearing a suit, okay? Somebody wearing a suit, or like business casual. Or some of you guys, you work in like administration or behind a desk, and this person passes by your desk a lot. Or maybe you work on your feet a lot, okay? And this person might kind of pass by admiring you. I'm also picturing, once again, a place of business or commerce. Some of you guys, you work in finance or just like a corporate environment. Or maybe you both work in corporate environments, and so that could be coming through. But definitely there's somebody who's also admiring your social media. Maybe they stumbled on your social media. This could be somebody that you know who found your social media, like your personal account, and they're kind of like checking out your social media, about to come forward, admiring you for sure. This is somebody who could be younger than you, with the Page of Rods and the Queen. Because, yeah, Page and Queen, that's an age difference, I think. They could be younger or just young at heart. But with the Knight of Swords, this could be multiple masculine energies, because we have at least 3. So some of you guys, you could even have like 3 people noticing you at the same time. Like, I don't know what you guys are doing. Like, have you been glowing up? Okay, with the sun? Have you guys been putting yourself out there more, like more active, like being more, you know, vivacious, whatever it is. Like, people are noticing. Okay, multiple people. We've got a Page. We've got a Knight of Swords, Page of Rods, Knight of Swords, and then we have 6 of Pentacles. We've got like multiple. So I would say archetype-wise, this is more of like a boyish, young, kind of like fun energy. Knight of Swords is a little more serious, but they are very action-oriented. They could be a little more head over heart and a little more impulsive at the same time. So that's interesting. And then we have the 6 of Pentacles. This is more like a business person who may be quite high up, okay, when it comes to their status. Maybe at work they could have a, you know, like a managerial role, something like that. So take your pick, guys. You guys are really magnetic right now. You're being noticed by a lot of people, okay? So like, comment, subscribe, you guys. Let me know if any of this resonates in the comments below. You know, swap notes, I highly recommend. So yeah, like, comment, subscribe, share if this video resonates with you. Pile 2. And if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, or if you're curious, drop a comment down below. That's going to be the best way to reach me. So I will see you guys later. Pile 2. Peace. And moving on to pile 3. So pile 3, those of you guys who've chosen pile 3, who's noticing you guys have chosen the rhodonite heart. Really beautiful crystal stone specimen here. Okay, rhodonite. Okay, I'm getting like soft energy. I'm getting, I don't know why when I look at this, I'm getting water, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer in your sun, rising Venus or Jupiter. I'm also getting, actually pretty much all the signs, actually, for some odd reason. I'm feeling air, water, fire, earth, like all of them. But when I first look at this, I thought of water for some reason. Okay. But you can really be anything. So who's noticing pile 3, the rhodonite heart crystal? Okay, we have the 8 of pentacles. Okay. Some of you guys, you work in corporate, you work in an office, you're very like busy, okay, at your job. Some of you guys, you've been hustling, kind of a hustling energy, busy. Okay, we have the moon. Oh yeah, there's definitely somebody admiring you for sure. This could be a secret admirer with the moon, because that's what's, hidden secrets, the kind of unseen mystery, mysterious. Two of Wands. We have somebody who's trying to make a decision, like flip-flopping back and forth. Like, do I respond? Do I reach out? Okay, they're trying to make a choice. They're trying to gather up the courage. Oh my God, you guys. Yep. What did I say, you guys? This is Pisces energy. We have the the Hanged Man. And this is literally about somebody who is suspended. It's like not being able to move forward because they're like trying to gather the courage to reach out to you. Oh my gosh, I'm literally picturing with the 2 of Wands and the Hanged Man, I'm picturing somebody who is writing a text and then they erase it, or they keep like editing the text and then they end up just erasing it and just not sending it. Or maybe they have a text prepared or a message prepared, DM, whatever it is, and they haven't sent it yet, but they're like waiting, like when do I send it, to pile 3. And then we have the 6 of coins. So the 6 of coins actually came out in the last pile, in pile 2. So after watching this pile, if you're curious, definitely check out pile 2. But this is somebody who really wants to give you their heart. With the 2 of swords, some of you guys, you're going to have no idea who this person is. This goes so well with the moon. The moon and the 2 of swords. This is literally like shrouded in mystery. Like some of you guys, you're going to have no idea that this person has the hots for you, or they're admiring you, or they're just maybe even in love. Okay, with Pisces energy. Okay. Speaking of, I said water and Pisces. So some of you guys, you might have a lot of Pisces in your chart. Some rising Venus, Jupiter. Drop a comment down below if you have a lot of Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio in your chart, because we've got the moon again. That's water. But really, you can be, an air sign, water sign, whatever it is. Speaking of water, you guys, this one flipped out. So we have the 9 of Cups. This is more water energy. It's freaky when that happens. It's a lot of cups, lots of water. So this is emotions, wish fulfillment, okay, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, and your sun, rising Venus, Jupiter. This is something coming true. Maybe even, once again, I mentioned earlier, I kind of said it casually, but yeah, literally somebody who's in love with you, or maybe you are in love with somebody, or at least admiring them. And you may never know that they feel the same, or maybe even more. They may even feel more for you, okay? And you might have no idea, or maybe even no idea that somebody is feeling this way about you. Who is this person? Okay, we have Justice. We've got Libra. Shout out to my Libra gang. Sun, rising Venus, Jupiter. But some of you guys, wow, this person is wrestling with their feelings. Some of you guys, if you're intuitive, you may know who this person is. But you might not know. I'm getting some of you guys, you definitely know who this person is, some of you, but you're never going to know just how much they're pining over you in secret. This person is suffering. It's like they are trying to decide, like, what do I do? Like I mentioned earlier, like writing a text, editing it, deleting it, writing out the text again, and also just analyzing with Libra, like how do I like give something to pile 3. And by give, I mean like they maybe like an offer for like a date. Like, how do I ask out pile 3? How do I maybe give them a gift? How do I show my affection, okay, towards pile 3? Like, they're really having a hard time with this, you guys. Oh my gosh. And then we got the Ace of Wands. We got the Ace of Wands in pile 1. So if you're curious, check out, I think it was pile 1 or pile 2, but I would highly suggest pile 2 because we got multiple cards actually from pile 2. So check it out after this one if you're curious. But with the Ace of Wands, this person who's admiring you is super physically attracted to you. Ace of Wands is about fire signs, so Aries, Sagittarius, Leo, but it's also about like extreme instinctual passion and attraction. Fire sign. We've got the big wand here. Okay, you guys, do the math. But this person is definitely like super, super attracted to you. And wow, they really have a hots for you. They're trying to decide like, how do I come forward? But because this is a mysterious energy with all the water, oh my gosh, you guys, you cannot ignore Scorpio energy, because all the water that I was channeling earlier with this bam, Ace of Wands, Scorpio, okay? You guys know what I'm talking about, okay? Have you guys ever dated a Scorpio or known a Scorpio? Or are you a Scorpio? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars. Drop a comment down below if you guys are, if you guys know what I'm talking about, okay? And then we have the, oh my gosh, you guys, we've got the King of Wands. King of Wands, okay, with the Ace of Wands. A lot of wands, a lot of attraction. And then the Four of Coins, yeah. Somebody definitely holding back their feelings. Somebody maybe even checking out your social media. This literally looks like a profile, right? And, you know, our modern times, even though this deck was actually printed, I believe, in the 1800s, 18th century, this really does look like a social media profile. But we have Aquarius, Leo, Scorpio, and Taurus. So we have all the fixed signs. Okay, shout out to my fixed signs out there. Aquarius, Leo, Taurus, and Scorpio. But this person's definitely holding back. They are so incredibly attracted to you with the King of Wands and the Ace of Wands. It's like this person is really having a hard time holding back, okay, when it comes to their attraction. And they are, I think, naturally a passionate person. But in this case, they're extremely attracted to you, okay? Like even more than usual. I don't know what you guys are doing. Maybe you guys have been glowing up, doing something new. There's a new kind of like vivacious, juicy energy about you guys with all the cups here, especially with all the cups. Some of you guys, you've been connecting more with your femininity, softer, skincare, I don't know, like some kind of like new routine, like health routine or something. Some of you guys, you've even, I don't know why I'm picturing with all the water and the moon, like swimming maybe even, or I mean, right now it's really cold, but you know, this could even be like an indoor swimming pool or just getting more attuned to your emotion, like emotional energy. I'm also getting siren energy. There's something seductive about your voice, or you know, some of you guys, you sing because sirens sing. They have very seductive singing voices. And maybe this person heard you singing, okay? Some of you guys, you might have a social media account where you sing, okay? Or maybe this is a nudge in that direction, but this person's having a really hard time sleeping at night because they think about you. And also I'm getting that they dream about you, okay? Like big time. And this could even be like at night. This could be like daydreams. Wow, this person is like under a spell. Oh my gosh. Okay, like I've already done 2 piles and this is the 3rd pile, but this is definitely the most intense when it comes to this secret admirer who's noticing you guys. It's intense. It's almost like they're in a trance or entranced. Entranced keeps coming through. Under a spell. Under a spell. Some of you guys, I'm getting mermaid vibes, siren vibes. Maybe some of you guys, you even kind of have that aesthetic going on. Like maybe you're kind of seductive. Maybe you're kind of like stepping into your dark feminine. But dark feminine doesn't necessarily mean you know, have to like channel Elvira, right? Like you can be very like, you know, light feminine, like this heart, right? Light feminine, you know, aesthetic, but on the inside you can be like seductive, right? You don't have to be wearing like black and like dark makeup and stuff and eyeliner and all that. I mean, some of you guys, you could come off as light feminine, but it could be more of a different kind of seduction. Maybe even more potent, right, than the obvious kind of seduction. Some of you guys, you kind of play that up with the pink heart, rhodonite heart. Some of you guys, you have sort of like a naive or kind of innocent, like quote unquote good girl look about you on the surface, but actually with the moon and the 9 of cups, there's something here about you that's actually really seductive and secretive on the inside, and that's very, very alluring, like even more alluring than like, you know, everything being very evident on the surface, or like everything being, you know, exactly on the inside as you look on the outside. I mean, that's kind of, let's be real, a little bit boring. It's very like one note, but in your case, it's like you could have like a good girl vibe on the outside, okay, like, or clean girl aesthetic as I call it nowadays. On the inside, okay, like there's something under there on the inside, like seductive, siren, okay. And, you know, with the mermaid aesthetic that I was mentioning, maybe like long wavy hair. I'm picturing like a mermaid, yeah, like in the water, either like singing like at night, or this person thinks about you a lot at night, like they feel some kind of energetic pull, kind of like how the moon pulls the water towards it. Like the reason, you know, why the waves move, right? The moon pulls the waves towards it. I mean, it's not something that people understood, you know, back in ancient times, really. I mean, they probably had like different myths and whatnot. But nowadays, due to modern science, now we know that, yes, it is the moon that pulls the waves forward. And it's kind of like that. It's not something that you can really explain or understand right off the bat, but this person feels extremely drawn to you, extremely pulled to you, especially your voice, especially your hair. If some of you guys, you have that sort of like mermaid kind of aesthetic or very seductive voice, beautiful lips. Some of you guys, you have very full lips, not duck lips, okay? I'm not knocking cosmetic procedures. You do you. You know, if you want to glow up, do it. But I'm not necessarily getting duck lips. I'm getting naturally full lips. Some of you guys, you are trying out like maybe new lip gloss, like new sort of like lip kit. Like what are those like lip kits with the lip liner and like new lipstick, okay? Kind of like this like soft and maybe like nudie pink soft lips. Very, very seductive. Subtle, but it's like subtlety is somehow more seductive than something that's like all, you know, like in your face and out there. In this case, I mean, some people may like the more like bold seduction, but in this case, more subtle, okay? And wow, this person is mesmerized. Look at this. Look at this masculine energy. What did you guys do to this person? What are you doing out there, you guys? You guys are, yeah, I'm getting glowing up, but subtle, like subtlety, right? Like it's more hidden, more secretive. I'm getting, once again, water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. I'm also getting fire though. So Leo, Sagittarius, Aries is coming through really, really strongly with all the wands, especially this big bam Ace of Wands here, okay? Leo, Sag, Aries. Shout out to my fire signs. But some of you guys, you might be even entertaining 2 options and you're trying to decide between the 2 options. Like, who do I choose? Yeah, I'm actually getting some of you guys, yeah, with 2 of Wands, the 2 different energies here, masculine energies pictured here, literally 2 masculine energies noticing you. One, likely water sign or has the energy of a water sign. So Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, they're more sensitive, more emotional. They wear their heart on their sleeve. They're more like in their feels, okay? You know what I'm talking about. But with this other masculine energy, fire, okay? Leo, Sag, Aries, they're a different archetype. They're somebody who is more passionate, more bold, more brave. They're not as shy. They may actually come forward if they haven't already. Some of you guys already know who this is. They just haven't completely come forward yet with a confession or with an offer. Okay, like with a date offer or something like that. But this person is, I think, enamored by you, okay? With the 2 images, with the Ace of Wands and the King of Wands. They might even see you as the one or their other half. I'm getting, just looking at this, just channeling. from the images. I think some of you guys, this person maybe even fell in love with you at first sight, or they maybe watched you from a distance for a while and decided, I think she's it. Some of you guys, this is going to resonate. Like, you know, it could even be that maybe you don't even know each other that well, but sometimes instinctively, it's like, you know, when somebody's it. Like, even if you're not sure, you know, like something in your gut tells you, or like your instinct, or just something, right? And you don't even, sometimes you're not even aware. But then later it's like you confirm it, right? So it's something like that. Like somebody already chose you subconsciously or unconsciously, where they're not even aware that they've chosen you, but it's like they feel, I'm picturing like a compass pointing at you. A compass. Oh my gosh, speaking of compass, look at this, literally this round object, like a coin. But in this case, it's wands, not coins, you guys. So once again, that kind of energy of a lion, a tiger, you know. But lion energy is coming through. Leo. So this could be a Leo masculine energy, sun, moon, rising, Venus. But it's like they've already decided that you're their queen, because I'm getting literally they're a king, right? This is King Re di Bastoni, so it's King of Wands. That they've already decided, like, okay, I found my queen, but maybe they haven't confirmed it yet. But I think in their subconscious, deep down inside, it's like they already instinctively know. But this is a bold energy. Someone who's quote unquote alpha. Maybe not like arrogant, okay, but just somebody who is in charge of their pack, who leads who leads their pack. Maybe even they're in a leadership role at work. Like a manager or a boss or an entrepreneur, okay? But it's like they've been admiring you. Some of you guys, you have like no idea with the moon and the Nine of Cups, or maybe you've been admiring them, but it's like you have no idea that like they feel the same way. And then we have another masculine energy with the Two of Wands and the Pisces. This could be you as well, but with the Pisces, or, you know, them, or water sign energy, water energy with all the cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. But this person is entranced by you. They're totally under your spell. I'm getting, you put two men, some of you guys, under your spell. What are you guys doing, Pile 3? Drop a comment down below, okay? Have you guys been noticing like people smiling at you more, or just staring at you more, admiring you more, or just engaging with you more, right? This might be a sign, but wow, some of you guys are witchy. Like you have the energy of, I want to say, enchanting or bewitching people right now. And it's sneaky, or not sneaky. I don't want to say sneaky, but subtle, because look at this heart. Look how like innocent and naive and like purity, you know, like that's what you get from like these light pink colors. Coquette energy. You guys look up coquette. That might be like your feminine archetype. But it's like not just a coquette, but it's like coquette on the surface. Inside, seductress. And I'm talking lethal seduction. Some of you guys are just stepping into this energy of a siren. I don't know what you guys are doing. Okay, glowing up. New hobbies, new places, new mindset. New environments. I'm getting for a lot of you guys, you've been maybe putting yourself in new environments and kind of just pushing yourself outside of your comfort zone. And that's kind of is what's prompting this. Oh my gosh, yeah. Knight of Wands. You've got eyes on you. It's not just these masculine energies. One who leads with their heart, one who leads with their, well, they both lead with their heart, but one is more like in its feels, emotions. This one's more bold and fiery. You're going to know, okay, like who they are, one or the other, or maybe even both. But yeah, I mean, your energy is so magnetic right now. There's a lot of different people who are attracted to you right now. I don't know. I think I'm hearing a strongly glow up energy. Yeah, some of you guys, you've been glowing up recently, like doing something different, okay? Seven of Cups. Some of you guys, you are extremely powerful right now when it comes to your seduction, your seductive energy, your seduction ability. Like, I don't know what you guys are doing. I'm strongly getting you guys changed up your look, but not in a big way. But once again, it's like you're trying new things, putting yourself in new environments, trying new styles, new wardrobe, maybe even like new routine, new health routine. And you guys are becoming more seductive. But this isn't just about like on the surface, like becoming more beautiful on the surface. I mean, some of you guys, you might be, literally glowing up physically, which is never a bad thing, right? Because we live in a very material, superficial world. I mean, that's just, it is what it is. But, I think some of you guys, you're also glowing up on the inside by exposing yourself to new environments, new mindsets, new people, new ways of thinking, new ideas, new social circles. You're just putting yourself in different environments, and your vibe is changing because, as humans, we absorb our environment, right? So whichever environment or, whichever people or, ideas or mindsets we surround ourselves with, we start becoming more like that. And some of you guys, you've been doing that, or you're encouraged to do that, because I strongly see if this isn't happening right now, with the admirers, it's going to happen. Like once you start pushing yourself outside of your comfort zone and putting yourself in new environments where it's like your aura is changing. I don't know why I keep hearing your aura is changing. And some of you guys, you've been the good girl for a good chunk of your life. But I'm getting right now, it's like your siren era. Okay, your siren era, your dark feminine era, your seductress era, okay? And you do you, okay? You guys have fun. Don't break too many hearts, okay? Be gentle. I don't know why I'm hearing be gentle, okay? Wow, this is intense. So I really like this and enjoyed this, you guys. So like, comment, subscribe, share if this video resonated with you guys. Pile 3. And, swap notes, talk about it, share if like any of this is resonating or any of this is interesting to you. Definitely drop a comment down below. And if you're curious about getting a personal reading with me, you can drop a comment down below, because that's going to be the best way to reach me. So I will see you guys later. Pile 3. Love and light. Peace. Now we're going to pile 4. All right, so here we have pile 4. Those of you guys who've chosen the tree agate, so very beautiful, abundant crystal. Yeah, tree agate. I love the look of this. It reminds me of like, I want to say alpine mountains, earth energy, very strongly earth. So Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Sun, and Rising, Venus, Jupiter. Some of you guys, you are going skiing, snowboarding, hiking, or maybe doing a trip where there's a lot of mountains or trees or forests. Or maybe even some of you guys, you've been kind of glowing up your environment with like plants or greenery or, gardening, or, you're becoming interested in gardening, or maybe even developing a side hustle. Okay, we have, okay, I'm just going to take this. Oh my gosh, you guys, I said abundance and greenery. We got the Queen of Pentacles. She is a hustler, okay? She might even be like a boss at work, lady boss. She is abundant. She knows how to get her coin, because Pentacles is coins, okay? Need I say more? But we're going to get more into this. Let's see, what else do we have? So who's noticing? But I'm strongly getting whoever's noticing you, like you are presenting as this to whoever's noticing you guys. Very abundant. Like you guys are on top of your game. Even if on the inside you're not, on the outside, that's what you're kind of giving, right? Okay, so who's noticing pile 4? Ooh, the World. Look at this, you guys. So this is milestone, some kind of accomplishment or culmination of something. Something some of you guys, you might be given a reward, an award, admired, okay, for something, some kind of contribution, maybe even a promotion. So some of you guys, you may literally be being noticed for promotion. Tower, okay. So I gotta be honest with the Tower, and then we're talking about like commerce, things like that, business, and then, I said promotion and like just corporate environments in general, and then we got the Tower. So I'm getting maybe layoffs happened, okay, or company, but I'm getting such an abundant vibe from this that, you know, whatever, regardless of whatever's going on, I'm getting a positive energy for you guys. So maybe, I'm also hearing a rainbow after a storm, or a rainbow after the rain, like something like, or pot of gold at the end of the rainbow, or something like that. Judgment. Yeah. Literally, yeah. Some of you guys, you're being noticed for promotion. Okay. People are looking at you differently. People are admiring you. They're saying like pile 4 seems like they really got their ish together. Lately, I don't know, like some of you guys, you got, like you're glowing up. 3 of Wands. Okay. Yeah. Some of you guys, you are being noticed by people around you as maybe like moving on to better things. Maybe, oh, speaking of better things, we have love. We have 10 of Cups, actually. Some of you guys, you might be dating somebody new, or you entered into a new relationship, or you are about to, because this is in the future part of your spread. Maybe this hasn't happened yet for you guys yet. But, you know, there is some new relationship. Maybe you know, with this card, 3 of Wands, you go out on a date, not expecting much. Maybe some of you guys, you live out in the city, or you're having to travel to go on this date, maybe outside of the city, or just, you know, going across the city, whatever it is. Maybe near the ocean, literally, or something to do with water or boats, right? And, you know, she's just kind of like, you know, going on a date. I'm getting some of you guys, you might go on a date in the future. So this is, once again, future part of your spread, and be noticed by somebody, right? And you notice them, and it ends up being this beautiful match that really, it, you know, it's better than what you expected. And I'm getting a lot of you guys, you didn't really expect much, or you won't expect much when going on this date, but I'm getting elements of fate. 3 of Pentacles. Yeah, we can't ignore all the coinage. Yeah, some of you guys, you might even be like updating your social media or LinkedIn or whatever it is, your resume, okay? Like refreshing it. But yeah, definitely like people are noticing a lot of the contributions that you made at your previous workplace. Those of you guys who, you know, did get laid off, or you're looking for a new job, or even just in your current workplace. I'm getting a toxic environment though, maybe if not now, like in your past, a toxic work environment or something like that. But some of you guys are going to move beyond that to better things, okay? The Magician. Yeah, you guys, your manifestation energy is really intense right now. And I really feel like for some reason, this crystal goes so well with this Magician card. So we've got Gemini and Virgo, but the Magician is about manifesting. It's about shooting your shot and getting what you need to get. You know, shooting the bullseye, or like jackpot, or like, you know, just getting where you need to go. Manifestation. And maybe even it could be like surprising to you, even with the Ace of Wands. Wow, we actually got Ace of Wands in the last pile, but with this Ace of Wands, I'm definitely getting somebody who is maybe trying out a new opportunity or something creative, where it ends up paying off. It ends up turning into like a side thing, or you end up monetizing it, making money from it. Or let's see what else we have. We have the 7 of Cups. This is a very dreamy, beautiful energy. I see some kind of wish coming true in your future due to people noticing you, right? Either at and getting around you in a professional environment. Some of you guys, people, I gotta just put this out there. People notice you as the person who's been through a lot in your past, with the Tower and the World. And you guys came out of it unscathed. People really, I'm getting, they respect you, especially more nowadays, for some kind of decision you made or judgment call that you made that wasn't easy. And this could have been public, or this could just be people around you, like your friends and family, who really respect you for some decision you made. What is this decision, you guys? Drop a comment down below. Or maybe some of you guys are making a decision right now, or trying to decide between 2 options or multiple options, okay? Some of you guys, you're putting yourself out there again when it comes to the dating scene, more so in the future part of your spread. So maybe this is more of a recent thing, but I'm definitely getting that you're going to have multiple options, at least like 3 options here. Where you've got like 3 masculine energies. This doesn't have to be gender specific, but 3 people that you go on a date with. that you're going to have like options, like to choose from those 3. And I'm also hearing something about the number 3, like 333, number 3, March. I don't know why I'm hearing 3rd time's the charm. So some of you guys, you might even go on 3 dates, and it's like the 3rd one is going to be this, right? It's going to be that person that you know is just, they're it, okay? Just instinctively, intuitively. But if you guys are trying like online dating or just like putting yourself out there, whatever it is, romantically, you guys are definitely being noticed a lot more than you have in your past. Like, you're looking more put together, more professional, more polished, not just, beautiful or seductive, but definitely more so like business casual, right? Like the business casual look where you are sexy, but you also kind of look like the office siren, not like overtly sexy, just, looking polished, like looking business casual, but you're also kind of a hottie patati, who happens to, like work in an office or work in kind of an official environment, maybe even government job. Some of you guys, you might even be like a teacher or a nurse or just something where you have to wear a uniform or something. Somebody is definitely noticing you in that environment, okay? Or maybe even you go on a date wearing like a uniform because maybe, I don't know, you didn't change it. You don't have time to change, and you go out on a date, one of your dates, wearing like whatever you wear at work, whether that's, work clothes, like business casual, or like your uniform, whatever that uniform may be. And this person actually really, really admires that. Okay, maybe some of you guys, you look really good when you're wearing your uniform or when you're wearing business casual, like professional wear. Some of you guys, you look amazing, okay? But I don't know why I keep hearing like office siren, or just you're like the hottest person at like your workplace or something. I don't know why. That's kind of like superficial, but it's kind of funny. But yeah, I mean, some of you guys, you're literally like the office hottie, or like the person at your workplace that everybody thinks like you're the hot one. Okay, I don't know. Some of you guys, you need to hear that. Maybe you're not aware of this. Yeah, drop a comment down below if any of this is applying so far. But with the 7 of Cups, I definitely see a lot of people noticing you, actually. And you may not even notice them noticing you. But there's definitely some kind of like wish fulfillment here, some kind of dream coming true that felt, I don't want to say impossible, but like far away. Strength. Oh, I love this. We got Leo. Okay, Leo, some of you guys, the Emperor at the bottom. Okay, and the Moon. Let's see. So we got, what else do we have? 6 of Cups. So we have some of you guys putting your past behind you, maybe reflecting on the past, reminiscing about the past, closing that chapter, and stepping into the unknown because you're not afraid, or you're, gaining courage with the Strength card to step into the unknown, to let go of control, okay, something like that. And in doing so, you're being noticed by this masculine energy, the Emperor. This is Aries. I also think of Leo and Capricorn. Maybe Taurus as well. A masculine energy who is noticing your strength, your resilience. Some of you guys have been glowing up with the Strength card because that's the card of Leo. And something about lions, lion imagery. Because this literally looks like, what is it? King Louis of Versailles. This is Versailles in the back, and I believe this is King Louis. I think Louis the 16th. But nevertheless, yeah, Leo energy, because this is all Leo energy. Leo. So yeah, glowing up, shining, being on a stage, being admired, being rewarded, or and also something to do with bravery and starting something new. Because even, King Louis of Versailles, he built Versailles. Nobody really backed him. Like, everybody was like, what are you doing? Like, nobody wants this. And yet he decided, to follow his intuition, his own instinct, be a leader and, be a pioneer. And he built Versailles, which is this palace that it's not in Paris. Like, nobody really wants to go there. But, after he built it, and now it's like this historic landmark where all sorts of things would happen, like grand parties and, really beautiful events. And like, it made history, right? It's like a building a monument of history and culture. And if he listened to the naysayers and people around him, he would have never done all those things, but he decided to go with his own instinct and forge ahead, and that's how Versailles came to be. But I'm definitely getting, because King Louis, I believe he was a Leo moon, but he's just such a quintessential Leo. And then we have the lion here and strength, which is also another card of Leo. So we have 2 lions. So I'm definitely seeing either you being noticed for having this sort of like pioneering, like brave, like trailblazing spirit where you're embarking on something new, or you're attracting somebody like this. But I'm seeing like mirroring, like you're mirroring this person and thus you're attracting them. So it's like somebody who's like this is noticing you. I'm getting this is a quote unquote alpha, like, at the top of their game, very leadership prone. Entrepreneur is coming through really strongly. In modern times, this would be kind of like an entrepreneurial energy or somebody who just starts things on their own, right? Initiative, bravery, just confidence, trusting in themselves. But I'm also getting that more in you. And so because you're kind of like embodying like sort of like the lioness, lion energy, you're kind of attracting what you're putting out into the universe. So it's like you're attracting someone similar to you because you're becoming more like this energy. Or maybe some of you guys are already Leos, or you kind of you don't even have to be a Leo. It's just there's just like this lion archetype coming through right now. And it has a lot to do with this manifestation energy. Some of you guys, I'm getting you guys are, speaking of the lioness, I mean, this is Queen of Pentacles, so this is Earth sign energy, but we have all this gold here. It reminds me of Leo or like lion imagery again. It doesn't have to be, you don't have to be a Leo because this is literally Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn with the Queen of Pentacles. But nevertheless, we have royalty or just this imagery of somebody who's elevating themselves. Not because, they were given permission or somebody told them to do it or you're supposed to do this. I'm more so getting this energy, with the lion and with, this energy of King Louis of Versailles, somebody who elevates themselves because they decide that's where they belong. Their instinct is telling them something that nobody else is telling them. Nobody around them is telling them, like, you belong there, you should do this. Nobody's telling them what to do. Like, they're deciding, like, instinctively, like, this is where I belong. This is who I am. This is what I'm meant to do. And thus it manifests into reality because, people say, like, belief is, like, a really big part of manifestation, and achieving what you desire is truly believing in yourself. But it's not just like believing like Delulu, like Castle in the Clouds. It's like literally like being confident in yourself because it's kind of like instinctual, hard to explain. But some of you guys, you might relate to this energy. You might be channeling this more. You might be stepping into this more lately. More confidence, more boldness, being more self-actualized, getting to know yourself more, getting to know your limits, what you want out of life, what you need to do to get there, and, acknowledging, right, your limitations. And then from there comes, how do I break past those limitations? And I think that's when you start to see change and to see the barriers falling down at your feet where they don't exist anymore. So this is a really beautiful energy. I love this. I love that energy. I feel the lion, right, energy. Like, it's very, like I can feel it in my heart. It's a good feeling. But yeah, some of you guys are really stepping into this right now. Congrats. Okay, some of you guys, you need to hear this in advance. Congrats. Knock on wood. I don't want to jinx anything, but some of you guys are going to be celebrating something, hearing good news. You're going to be, once again, being noticed by not just one, but many people. I'm hearing you're going to be elevated, like on a platform, on a stage, even metaphorically speaking. And some of you guys are going to be finding love and being noticed by around 3-ish people. You're going to have options to choose from. Some of you guys, you're manifesting your dream life. No biggie. And the bottom of the deck, oh my God, get out, you guys. Get out. We have the King of Wands. So this is Aries, Sag, Leo. Again, Leo. Leo keeps coming through. Okay, you don't have to be a Leo for this to resonate. Or an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But if you guys are an earth sign, or you have a lot of Leo in your chart, Sun, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, or Sun, Rising, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, Leo, anywhere in your chart, even a Leo stellium. Some of you guys, you might have multiple planets in Leo. This is going to resonate so hard for you guys. Even though we have the energy of Earth, obviously Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn is coming through as well, really strongly. And maybe some of you guys, you could be, air or water or earth or whatever it is. You don't have to be a Leo, but right now it's like you're stepping into the energy of a lion, right? That's an energy. It doesn't have to be like a zodiac sign or, whatever it is. Like, it's more about like this energy that you're embodying, and fire, right? And you don't have to be a fire sign to have fire coursing through your veins. Like with the King of Wands, this is more of an archetype. This is about being a visionary, seeing ahead of your time, bravery, boldness, instinct. And like I mentioned earlier, like really getting to know yourself and discovering your limitations, what you really desire, what you really want, and also getting to know, like, in getting to know your limitations, it's like you finally know, like, how do I get past these limitations? And that's when you start seeing this amazing change, right? It doesn't have to be all at once, but, step by step, you start seeing the changes slowly but surely. And with the King of Wands, it's like in this card, like they're marching ahead, there's something to do with drums or the sound of drums. It's like you can almost like hear drums, right? Like when you look at this image, but it's like an exciting feeling, coming from like the sound of drums in the horizon or in the distance. And, I don't know why I'm also hearing, I know this is tree agate, but I'm also hearing tiger's eye. Tiger's eye, it's, the crystal, the stone of the warrior with all the gold, because tiger's eye has shades of like speckles, or not speckles, but like it's kind of like this shiny sort of sheen that's gold in a brown stone. That's what tiger's eye looks like. And so something about tiger's eye, like some of you guys, you might benefit by putting tiger's eye around you or something, like in your, where you sleep, like nearby, okay, coffee table, whatever it is, just having tiger's eye, maybe even carrying it in your pocket. I don't know. It could work as a placebo where you feel more attuned to your instincts. And it is the stone or the crystal of the warrior. Like, in ancient times, like Roman warriors used to carry tiger's eye, like in battle, like before they went into battle, because it would make them brave and strong. Okay, that's what they believed. And there's something about tiger's eye, especially with the drums and this kind of like fire imagery, kind of reminds me of tiger's eye, because tiger's eye has like streaks of gold in it. And it's reminding me of like a flame that can't be extinguished, because it's coming from inside of you. It's not coming from like an external source. And there's something really powerful and very beautiful about that. But yeah, it's like there's something to do with drums and like a fire in your heart, that is like, it's steady like a drum, like a heartbeat. It's like a steady heartbeat, very strong and emboldened. Some of you guys, you're stepping into this energy, and that's why people are noticing you. That's why all this might be happening in your future. But also some of you guys, you might be attracting somebody like this who's headed towards you with this energy. Because they're definitely headed towards something, right? They're looking into the horizon at something, whether it's their goals, their dreams, their aspirations, whatever it is. This could even be they're looking at somebody that they want, right? Like this, somebody that they fell for, somebody that they admire. This could even be you. And this could be somebody in your future, okay? It doesn't have to be like right now, right? This could be somebody noticing in your future, but they could be swirling around you. If any of this is resonating so far, drop a comment down below if you guys, might know who this is, or you're feeling this energy, or you're relating to this at all, or just something is making you giving you ideas or just like sparking something within you, definitely drop a comment down below, because I really love this energy right now. And Leo gang, you don't have to be a Leo for this to resonate, or an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But if you are, definitely drop a comment down below just confirming. So like, comment, subscribe, share this video resonated with you, pile 4. Definitely swap notes, share if any of this is resonating so far. And if you're curious about booking a personal reading with me, definitely drop a comment down below, because that's going to be the fastest way to reach me. So I'll see you guys later. Pile 4, love and light, peace.